Hi everyone, a few words of Torah to keep us together even though we weren't able to be together at services this morning. This week's Torah portion was Ki Tisa. It is the Torah portion in which we are told again to lift up the heads of the Israelites and count them in a census. And the Italian commentator Sforno asks, why a census? We know that there's going to be other censuses, and why do we have to keep counting the Israelites? And then he answers the question with a beautiful thought that I want to share with you. He says, we need this census because human beings are different every time we count them. And I know for sure that we are different this year in the reading of Ki Tisa than we were last year. And I think next year in the reading of Ki Tisa, we will be different than we are this year. The other question about the census is, what does it do for individuals and what does it do for the community? We have to get counted as individuals for us to know exactly how many Israelites are doing what and who's available for what job or task in the Israelite people, who's available for the army, and who's paying in, to be honest, to be in the community. But we also need the census to know what is our community, who can we count on, who can we depend on, who do we know has been counted and counts themselves in to the community. So in this way, I think the parsha of today is very relevant for us because we all need to be counted in one way or another through this crisis. We're going to be apart, but we're going to be together in facing this. You know, the first verse of the parsha ends with a very, very interesting hope. I think for us it says, "V'lo yiyeh bahem negef." Let us all be counted so that there will not be among us any kind of plague. Well, that is the truth, my friends. And we all have to be counted that there be no plague among us, meaning each one of us has to do our part. Even though it's going to be very hard to be socially distanced from each other, each one of us has to do our part to make sure that we get through this together. Today is also Shabbat Parah, the Shabbat in which we read the additional section of the red heifer. If one should chance upon a corpse in the street unexpectedly, there is a procedure for becoming pure from that impurity. It includes mixing the ashes of a completely blemishless red heifer with water. The priest sprinkles those ashes on the person who's become impure to become pure. The truth of the matter is the red heifer was a way that our ancestors tried to deal with the unpredictable, tried to control the uncontrollable, tried to make sense of a world in which one could just happen upon a corpse in the street and become impure. And in a way, we are living Shabbat Parah this week, and in the weeks ahead, we are going to be facing the unpredictable. We're going to try and control the uncontrollable, and we're going to try to make sense of everything that is thrown at us. And in that, my hope is that we find a way to stay pure, meaning we find a way to stay healthy and safe and still connected as a community. I promise you in the next few days I'm going to be sending out a newsletter with lots of opportunities to connect on Zoom and through live streaming, both classes and Torah study and events and even services. So stay tuned, stay apart, stay together, and stay hopeful. Thanks.